Let's see, we are in live. What's it going, everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel for HoofTJ. And now this is a live stream. I'll just take off my pajama top off, and I got my Phoenix hat on, and my Phoenix jersey on. So today we are gonna be live streaming the Southeast Melbourne Phoenix to take on the Sydney Kings at John Cain Arena. So, and this is on ESPN, so I got that on KO right now. And so we will be waiting until the game will be starting. So we'll be starting at 7:30. So I got into the live stream 3 minutes early, as you can see on my Apple Watch. As you can see, it's 7:27 right now, and yeah, pretty much, guys. So please let me know what is your prediction of the for today's game, and yeah, so the Phoenix have been third on the ladder, and the Kings I believe they're like seventh or something, and yeah, guys, pretty much. So, and we'll be starting 2 more minutes. So we'll just keep on waiting, on all that, and yeah, pretty much. So I want to say to you guys, how are you today, and yeah, pretty much. So, if you want to know how I've been going, so I am doing pretty well, and I finished mowing the grass about an hour ago, and it went pretty dark pretty quickly, so I finished it right on time, and yeah, so we are 1 minute away before starting our live streaming, so we have 50 seconds until the game will be starting. So yeah, something different. I am doing the Phoenix and the Kings game for the NBL, whatever I am doing today, and yeah, so we are about like 20 seconds away until this thing will be starting, and yeah, so they will introduce the starting lineups first, and then about like 10 minutes before the game, and maybe the thing will be starting. So 3, 2, 1, from the start. Let's do this. Oops, something moved on. Oh no. Just hold up, guys. I just need to fix up my live stream. There it is.
Brought to you by Hungry Jack's and Bunnings Trade.
There we go. So the sports bet is on right now.
Here we go. Southeast Melbourne taking on the Sydney Kings. Now the Phoenix, they're having a much improved season since the halfway mark. They're starting to roll with the Sydney Kings. It doesn't matter how many injuries they have. They continue to make me look like a fool when I underestimate them. And Adam Ford, one of the best coaches in this league, continues to have them rolling. So I'm going to take the Kings at the underdog price tag here. But I'm also going to take them at the line. Anytime this line's sitting around a bucket or less, then it's the smart play to take that for a little bit of extra value. If you want a little bit of extra value on top of that, have a look towards the 1 to 10 market. This is going to be a high-scoring affair. Be very surprised if this goes outside of that 1 to 10 margin. And the total points said it was going to be a high scoring affair.
This is going to be different.
Enjoy the game and gamble responsibly.
When you look at the ladder, that's where this game becomes so crucial for the Sydney Kings.
Late in the shot clock, Ware wheels around for three. Ooh, behind the back for Ware.
They're just showing whatever stuff it is. So yeah.
He's struck his team to his shoulders, and he's taken
Yeah, had to say, I'm telling you, the Kings did really well over the Kansas Taipans last week, and
40 points.
yeah, Casper Ware got 40 points in that game or over.
By 5 in the end, 89 to 84.
And yes, a lot of credit goes to that man on your screen.
So yeah,
So we're the first player
so I'm actually quite nervous about this one today.
2004 to have 40 in a game. He's the smallest man in the NBL, but Casper Ware's game is large, and tonight he gets his import partner, Jarrell Martin, back as the Kings confront a vulnerable Southeast Melbourne Phoenix, who have lost their last 2 games and left the door open for Sydney to show us
Yeah,
what they made.
so we did lost in the last 2 games and all that. So we lost to the Hawks back on Thursday night last week, and the Kings on Saturday. No, we actually lost to the 36ers on Saturday. So
Yes, thanks very much, Casey.
so yeah, pretty much, guys. So we're third on the ladder, and the Kings are in fourth, and the points margin is like almost 50-50, and the percentage is the same. I'm telling you guys. Oh my goodness. And if you want to say hi to the comments down below, you can if you want to. So yeah, I'll be really appreciated for your support.
Incredibly resilient, haven't they, the Kings? And tonight they'll be excited to welcome Jarrell Martin back into the mix. He's going to come off the bench, as you can see there. Brad Newley, the veteran's going to get the start in place of Didi Luzada, who is.
Where can I watch it? You can watch it on KO, ESPN, on Foxtel, and you can watch it on SBS on demand or something, and yeah, pretty much. So you can watch it from there.
He's a star, isn't he? And the 40s was a little surprised me that was a career high. He's a quality player and can explode in points, which we saw him do against the Cairns Taipans.
And thank you very much for that comment and all that.
Behind the 8 ball late in this game, and Casper stepped up to the plate and answered the question when scoring became tough
Okay,
for the Sydney Kings, and it took
thanks a lot. No problem, man. Appreciate it.
to the rim, finishing around the basket with great strength, and of course from the 3-point line, he was absolutely deadly. He can do it in so many different ways.
Alrighty, this is going to be different, and just before this game will be starting, if you guys are new to this channel, please subscribe to the channel, please give a like at this live stream, and share with your friends as well, and yeah, pretty much. So starting lineup, we have Carl at them. This part I don't really know. Cameron Glidden, Yanni Wenzel, and I think I said Cameron Glidden, but absolutely done it of the Phoenix players. So yeah. So we have a couple easy looks for the 36ers last week. Is our defense is like pretty poor for the last 2 games, and yeah, pretty much.
All by single digits. Cam Glidden's going to be key tonight, and a little earlier he caught up with our own Jenny Screen courtside.
The Phoenix are just holding on to third spot on the ladder, and they're in need of this win after 2 losses in a row. And I'm here with one of their stars, Cam Glidden. Cam, the last time you met Sydney, their defense was pretty solid. You guys struggled to score at times. What adjustments are you going to make offensively?
So it looks like we got 3 people on the live stream. Now it's back to 2. This is actually I think my second time getting to this live stream. So yeah, pretty much.
Trying to get the ball out quick and popping a bit rather than keeping it in ISO kind of situations is going to help us.
Now, Sydney have got back-to-back wins. Obviously, Sunday against Cairns and Casper, where dropped 40. It's going to be a tough challenge defensively. How are you going to shut them down?
Yeah, it is going to be tough, actually.
He's one of the stars of the league. there's no doubt about it. He can get it inside, outside, and he's real tough defense.
And by the way, guys, if you want to have a look at that screen, is up there. I'm not 100% it's gonna work. If it is not working, I'll let you guys know what the score is and all that. I'm still getting used to the live stream. And the game is about to start. Come on, Phoenix. And at John Cain Arena, let's go. And Casper Boy's got the ball right there for the Kings. And yeah. So we're in defense right now. And so this good start with the defense. So we got the ball. And Louis Arthur is going to bring the ball towards half court. There's Cam Gooden. There's Adlam. And right now, and there's Renzel. Renzel drive it in, and there's Ben Moore. Oh, with the missed layup. He should have got that easy, man. I should have got that.
It was wide open, wasn't he? Moore's good offensive execution by the Phoenix, but unable to put any points on the board.
And the Kings got the first 2 points off the game.
That was just perceived pressure the last time down the floor by Ben.
Just hold up, I'll just fix up the live stream.
Psyche of the Phoenix a little fragile, and straight away Ben Moore tries to answer back, but it can be that when you're going through a bit of a funk, that can also be infectious amongst the group. Ben Moore's been
I think.
great form, but
Hold up.
he blew a bunny.
Here's Ware from close range, adding another 2 for the Kings.
He moves well without the ball as well, and what's made of what he can do with the ball in his hands. But he does move really well in that time. Good half-court action.
I think it should be fine. If it's still not working, I'll keep on telling you guys the scores. And by the way, the Sydney Kings just got the buckets in, and now they're starting to bring the ball towards half court, and the Phoenix is starting pretty slow. And there's Carl Adlam. There's a bit behind back pass, and the Kings has missed it right there. And I'll be at a bouncing play, but I think that'll be the Kings ball. I still need to fix up the live stream here.
Perfectly set up by Sean Bruce, and unable to finish. Guarded by Glidden, good first step, got beyond him, went past Moore, couldn't get the work off glass. Ball on the offensive rebound. They've shuffled the feet.
See, well, he's going to be important with no Didi Lazada. You say, who's going to fill those minutes? And I think that Craig Muller's
just hold up, guys. I'm still fixing up the stream.
Have a veteran like Brad Newley to come in and play some more minutes. That is one of the luxuries the Sydney Kings have.
Phoenix still looking for their first score of the game. Made it tick over 2 minutes as Adam. Game number 150. Pocket pass for Wenzel. He's deep. Phoenix have missed their
And we just fixed up the live stream, and the scores are up there 0-2. But it's because that game is starting to get pretty late. So yeah. And we have a rebound right there by Cam Gooden, and Louis Arthur brings the ball towards half court, and Cam Gooden brings it, and there's a steal right there by Casper Ware. Our offense is starting to get pretty poor right now, and this is good. And I got the 3-pointer. That was way too easy. And right there, Ben Moore's driving in, and there is, oh my god, just missed it too. So no, I think I might be the first personal foul right there from Ben Moore, and we have a substitution right here, and I'm believing I just need to find out who's on. Who's on? Mitch Creek is on. Alright. So Mitch Creek is on in the moment, and we have defense. Oh, good. Alright. Good steal right there. Brilliant stuff, Louis Arthur. And Mitch Creek also misses the easy layup. I'm telling you, this is crap at the moment. And there's where there's Mitch Creek with the defense. And right now, Yanni Rentals on one of the good players for the Kings. I'm not too sure who he is. And shot clock. And yes, missed it right there. So that was much more better defense right there. Brilliant stuff.
Having their issues at the offensive end, finishing. You talk about the Phoenix, they've all been layups or short range little floaters. I think Simon Mitchell would be happy with the execution. They just haven't had the finish thus far. 0-5 and 2 turnovers.
And there's Carl Adnam up, brings up the jump shot. Let's go. Carl Adnam 2 points on the ball. Let's go.
Last 2 games, so 0-15. And for a guy who's having a really good season, averaging double-digit points,
And right now,
he's been feeling the effects of a couple of
we're still bringing up our defense. Right now, we're starting to warm up the game right now. And yeah, and good defense right there. Mitch Creek with the rebound right here. And let's see. And so, that's good stuff. Well done, Mitchell. Alright, so now it's back to a 3-point game.
going to him early. I thought maybe they might start Mitch Creek today and turn a new leaf as a ball club, but still coming off the bench.
Alrighty.
Gets himself on the scoreboard. Ola.
So I don't really know much about the Kings players. I'm a Phoenix fan, and I don't really watch that NBL as much. And there is a 2-pointer right there for that number 9 for the Kings. And yeah, so there's Mitch Creek, and Cam Gooden with the 3, and he's missed it. And that's brilliant, brilliant stuff. Carl Adler for 3. He's missed it. And so and that'll be a turnover. It's alright, and all that. It's alright.
Shooters with their numbers, they'll come around. But the effort so far been very much reactive on the defensive end.
And Drew, that's what disappointed me most about the Phoenix against Adelaide.
So we have 2 good saves. First one by Mitchell, Cam Gooden, and Carl Adler with the 3. Then he has missed it, unfortunately. And yeah, pretty much. And Casper Ware has turned it over. So that'll be our ball right now, guys. So yeah, pretty much.
When they score 92 or below, they're 4 and 8.
And there's Lily Arthur spring the ball towards half court. Now skips it to Creek. And then there's Gooden. And Ruben Tulagi. There'll be a foul. There'll be 2 free throws to come. Let's go. And by the way, I think Yanni Rental has been subbed off by.
They gave up 90 plus points in each of those.
Wait, actually, no, it's Ben Moore actually. So Ben Moore has been subbed off, and Ruben Tulagi will be on from Phoenix. And we just got the first free throw in, so we just.
They're going to need everybody stepping up at that end.
And right now, there's the second free throw. That went awkward. Sorry guys. I just dropped some nail clippers, which is those. Anyway, and there'll be a foul by Louis Arthur. So that will be his first personal. And there's the pass in, and the Kings is driving the ball in slightly with the pass, and we have a steal right there. Good defense this time. To Tulagi, and it's an offensive foul. Bloody hell.
Fouls on the Phoenix so far, just one on Sydney in the game.
You hear Simon Mitchell in the background thinking that was a bit of a flop. I don't agree. That was just Tarangi out of control. And
Yeah, that was a flop.
Curtis Drew does a good job sliding his feet.
So we can't challenge that call in the moment. That'll be way too early. And yeah, pretty much. And there's I think it's Casper Ware by the Kings is bringing the ball towards half court. And we have triple team right there, which is something suspicious. And that didn't work out. And the Phoenix got the not the Phoenix. The Kings just got the 3-pointer, and now it's bringing it to a 6-point game. And is Mitch Creek, and he is struggling with the ball, and it will be a turnover. And there's Ken Gooden with the steal, very nice. We have like 4 steals already during this game. So there's Mitch. Cameron going for free, and he's missed it. There's Mitch Creek. It's about to British strength with the layup. Let's go. And right now it's a 4-point game. It's 8-12, and that'll be a contact, and Mitch Creek will get the foul right there. So we have 4 fouls already during the first quarter. There's only 2 minutes and 40 seconds left until the Hold up, I'll just fix up this.
Big task for him right off the opening tip, but yet another development player getting a start.
There we go.
In this NBL 21 season.
I hope you guys can see it.
The effort he was able to do on Casper in this first quarter.
So yeah. And right now they're driving it in, and that was too easy. And they get the 2-pointer in by the Kings, and they get they'll bring it back to a 6-point game. And Luliafer just brings it, and there's been more. Oh, that's good. Oh. Take your time with the ball, man. Sorry for swearing, guys. And there is another 2-pointer. It's an 8-point game right now, which is very shocking. Take your time, Southeast Melbourne. As there's Lily Arthur goes for 3. Bang! Let's go! First 3-pointer of the game. And Lily Arthur got like 8 3-pointers back in last Saturday versing Adelaide 36ers. He played really well, and yeah, pretty much. And I'll be a travel right there, and there will be Phoenix ball right there, and is it a timeout or something? No, it's not. Okay. So Adam Gibson will bring the ball towards half court, and there's Carl Adnam, Creek, there's Gibson, and there'll be a personal foul right there for net number 8 from the Sydney Kings. And there's Carl Adnam for 3. Bang! And then brings it to a 2-point game. Let's go. And I had no idea right there. I was celebrating a bit too early right there. And I believe that will be a foul right there. Yep, it will be. So the Kings will get 2 free throws to come because that fell by Carl Adnam. So the free throws to come with only 1 minute to go during the first quarter.
Congratulations to him on game 150. Oh my word, averaging 13 points a game.
And right now, that will be the first free throw made by the number 7 for the Kings. And going for his second free throw. And he made it in as well. So 2 out of 2, and it will be a 4-point game.
First free throws in the game for the Kings, and Sean Bruce knocks them both down. Take his tally to a perfect 20 of 20 on the season. Sydney break the drought.
And right now, we bring the ball towards half court. There's Gibson, Chiragi, Creek, Gibson. Oh, he missed the 3-pointer. Oh, there's Mitch Creek with the fake. Drives it in. Banks it in. Let's go. Now back to a 2-point game again.
Mitch Creek, as they were struggling to get things going offensively, his attack on the rim, 6 quick points, has been a real spark for him, as you would expect for a guy who is an MVP caliber type performer.
And this is pretty close so far during the first quarter. And the Kings winning from by 2 points during the first quarter. And there's a 3-pointer right there for the Kings that made it in.
Kings extend their margin to 5. They're 3 of 3 from deep. They've been selective, but being very...
And right now Gibson is bringing the ball towards half court. And there's Carl Adnam. Oh, Ben Moore. Oh, he shouldn't have drived it in. And there's Rich Creek for the jumper. I think that's quarter time right there. We're down by 5 points, 16-21. So Ben Moore shouldn't drive it in with all that. So yeah, I can't really do anything about it, but we just need to keep our pace up with all that. Oh, man. Just having some good old tic-tacs.
Fabian Frothies in the rhythmic spill nesters, carrying the hopes of a nation. Oh, lovely pine pirouette. The old what gate was I sitting at? So much confidence. Just needs to ride home a winner now. Serve it up. Yes! You too can make it look easy with Sportsbet's new popular same-game multi. See what the punters are liking and get on board. Popular same-game multi, new from Sportsbet.
Bunnings Trade makes contact-free shopping easier for tradies with the Power Pass app. You can make a job list.
So I am just waiting on until the game will be back on. And yeah.
Same-game multi. With more markets, more offers, and bigger odds. If it's a same-game multi, it's Sportsbet. Gatorade studies the best athletes to
and if you guys want any questions or whatever, I don't mind I get answer them. So yeah.
Like your team to win, enter 2 players to score overs, and you'll get bigger odds. If it's an NBA same-game multi, it's Sportsbet.
So yeah. And I'll be right back, guys. I'll just grab some water with all that. So yeah.
Want to power your performance? The answer is INC Plant Protein.
Welcome back to the Hungry Jacks NBL. Round 15 of competition. Sydney Kings scored the first 7 points of the game. Phoenix got it back to within 2 with a minute to play, but at quarter time it's 21-16, a 5-point edge. And the Kmart fan cam, our winner today with a $50 Kmart gift card is Gabriel Margaritas.
Sorry guys, I'm back.
Gabriel made this sign as soon as he found out his mum bought tickets to the game. It was the first NBL game that they
anyway.
Ever favourite players Kyle Adnam and Ryan Brockhoff. Just head to the NBL website to enter for your chance to win a $50 gift card.
And the game is back on, guys, for the second quarter. And it's our ball. And Gibson with the jumper, and he missed it.
What his team's served up so far at the offensive end. That Gibson miss makes it 6 from 18 from the field for the Southeast Melbourne Phoenix. Meanwhile, the Kings down the other end, 50% shooting and 100% from long range. Good news is
And good offensive right there for the Kings today have made it. Another 2-point now is a 7-point game. They're stretching their lead right now. That's just the biggest lead during the game so far. Clark Phoenix. Big trick for 3. Bang! Let's flippin' go! Now it's back to a 4-point game. Brilliant stuff right there.
Just keep going to him until it dries up. Let him get energized. As we go courtside to Jenny Screen.
Simon Mitchell, regardless
And right now there will be another travel by the Kings. It will be a ball once again.
Too many blow-bys are happening, and we didn't capitalise on the Sydney turnovers. They had 6 in that first quarter, but right now they've got 1 stop, and let's see how they can play out of this. They're icing the on-balls. Is Sydney,
Adika Adnam is bringing the ball towards half court. Mitch Craig again. Bye! Oh! Now we're firing up. Now it's back to a 1-point game. Ah, Mitch Quick, what a legend, man. And right now, the Kings, they're trying to go for a layup, and they went for a dunk. A bit. That was too easy right there. And now brings it to a 3-point game.
Just splitting those defenders, as you say, Case,
too easily. And right now there's Mitch Quick to Liliartha and goes for the drive. Good stuff. Now it's back to 2-point game and a timeout as well. Brilliant stuff like this, East Melbourne.
Seasons ago, you would have invited him to take those 3 balls. Not anymore. He's been shooting at 46% on the season. And down the other end, a simple spin move, and Geordie Hunt goes up and tucks it in with 2 hands. Just get your hand ready on the bleep button.
So this is the first timeout during this whole entire game. And the Phoenix are early down by 1. So this is good stuff right there. Just sitting the timeout as normal, so yeah. Alrighty, and we will be back on track in the game right now, and now with the Sydney Kings ball right there, and yeah, pretty much. And so guys, my stream just got paused during KO, so yeah.
Wise heads and just trying to be calm in these circumstances. Leading by 1.
Mitch Creek's being the man. Phoenix 3 of 4 from the field at 75% this quarter, 2 of 2 from deep.
And right now, the Kings is playing the ball towards half court,
71% Mitch Creek,
and
12 points.
and yeah, and Ben Moore has been called by the foul, and
you can see from that first possession out what the message from Simon Mitchell was.
this one is pretty close, but looks like Ben Moore has touched. Yeah, that was a fair call right there.
Ben Moore trying to get a little more physical with Jordan Hunter in the block.
You talk about icing the screens and strategically.
And Ben Moore's going off from Ruben Chiragi, so yeah.
It's not worth a whole lot if you just don't have intensity. And yet again, there's another example. It's an easy couple of.
And right now there's a 2-pointer right there from Casper Ware from the Kings, and now it's a 3-point game. And there is a foul right there.
First personal foul on Casper Ware, second team foul on Sydney in this quarter. Breakers and Taipans coming your way tomorrow night, and Perth against Brisbane is the nightcap in the doubleheader. A little over 2 minutes play, term number 2 here between the Phoenix and Sydney.
And there's Carl Adlam with the Florida. With the Florida! Let's go, man! And now it's a 2-point game once again. I mean, not 2, but 1-point game, sorry.
Hunter, plenty of latitude by Wetzel. Whistle provided by Vaughan Mabry.
Just a little hole by Geordie Hunter, I believe is the call. No, it's not. Excuse me. It was on Geordie Hunter. It's on by Wetzel. But here you see, he's a left arm. See the left arm? Now, it's pretty soft, but you shouldn't put yourself in that position for that to happen. Keep your hands out, slide your feet, and avoid that little foul. It's not just the personal foul, it starts to build up on your team fouls, and you start sending the team.
And this is good defense right now for the Phoenix. And Casper Ware finds himself wide open, and then he has missed it. He just caught Agnem. And oh, what the? Yeah, he travels. That was so stupid right there. Hang on, that's not a travel.
Look like he collected 1-2, put it off the board.
That is not a travel.
Maybe we missed a little.
That is so odd.
Replay from that angle, but
Oh well.
Hunter against Wetzel. The better of the battle so far. Trying to make something happen. That was ambitious. Couldn't finish it. Creek trying to snatch the rebound. Can't control it out of court. Sydney get it back.
Okay, that didn't really work as out so far, and we throwed it out of bounds, unfortunately.
So yeah, some big names no longer with them as Dexter Koenig drew.
And 2 free throws to come by the Phoenix. I mean, not Phoenix, the Kings, sorry.
A significant minutes restriction in his return to the lineup. And the big fella himself a bit of an impact. 2 fouls on Ben Moore in the early going. Picked up that one on Yanni Wetzel.
Gerald Martin checking back in. And to me,
Jeez, that's a huge man. Martin from the Kings, number 12.
someone you can build your whole organisation around. Inside, outside, good size.
And now the Phoenix is, the Kings got a free throw in. That's 1 out of 1 so far.
To have a guy of his status. Usually it's hard to get.
And they're going for their second free throw. And they're painting in as well. Now it's about to be a 3-point game.
As we move on past the COVID era, we're still able to get players of Jarrell Martin's size and capacity because he's a delight to have in this competition.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, there is too much pressure right there. And he's gonna get a great is that. Oh, that was a foul, surely. Yeah.
Phoenix will come up with possession. I think they've dodged a few bullets, the Phoenix, when it comes to Casper Ware. 2 of 6 from the field.
And there is a foul by the Kings. And right now, that'll be the Phoenix ball right there. So, yeah.
Phoenix off the hook with some early misses. Wetzel involved. Pushes to the hook.
And
Points by Martin. Comes up empty.
come on, Yanni.
Played in the second quarter. Kings on top by 3. They started this quarter with a 5-point buffer. Koenig drew down low. Mark spinning on Wetzel. Good first step. Just can't finish into the free throw line.
There's another example of his skill sets.
Oh my god.
It's the quick spin to be able to put the ball on the floor and the reverse. Simple cross screen, and there's that quick spin. He might have got away with a little left hand hook, but works his way to the free throw line.
So, and it'll be a timeout right there by the Southeast Melbourne Phoenix. And so we're starting to lose on track right now. So, which is not one of the best things happening. So, yeah.
Simon Mitchell is working referee Vaughan Mabry there. He's plate full at the moment.
Stabs it, next one down. Okay, Creaky. Now. Let's close up. Oh, fuck, right here. I want you setting this one. Okay, so it's gonna be you on this one. Okay. 5, 4, bring it up. Lizzo, be there as he catches and turns. Be there on that one. Get out. Get out. You're looking to get downhill.
Alrighty, I'm just listening to the coaches saying, guys. Just wait for a second. Sorry.
Guys, right now, hey. We just got to get one-on-one in the post, one-on-one on the perimeter. Take some pride, no fouls. How's that? 1, 2, 3.
Good work from Simon Mitchell trying to energise his
Yeah,
team there.
yeah, good plan, Simon Mitchell.
Energy will get yourself into MG. That'll give you some energy. The Hungry Jacks NBL's official vehicle.
And yes, missed that free throw. Wow.
Here's your details. Whittaker.
Pretty straightforward.
Get any more easier than that.
Drew, you spoke off the top about how important this game is for these two teams. You're expecting a playoff type intensity. I think both of these coaches would be a bit disappointed that they haven't necessarily had that from their squads in this first half.
There we go. That's much more better.
Isaiah Leapa against the pressure.
First score for Wetzel.
So, by the way, that's a 2-pointer right there.
1-2 full court extended press. If you can get over the top, they did a good job of breaking the pressure. That looks like travel.
And a travel right there. Good stuff.
Just a little out of control and a shuffle of the feet.
Like the mindset though, Drewy, taking it Wetzel, 2 fouls already. The other big sitting down with 2. Make something happen for your team. Limited minutes, perhaps.
And a much better job defensively by Wetzel. You heard Simon Mitchell at the end of that.
Take your
huddle
time.
say,
Oh.
in the block.
There we go. That's all tied up, baby. Woo, go.
And you can see why Simon Mitchell, that was the play.
And
he
Rich
drew
Quick's
up in
got
that last
14
timeout.
right now. That's
And
brilliant
they
stuff.
would isolate anyone he was talking about.
Too
That
easy.
time was Mitch creaking it easy.
And the
Just
Kings
aware, but
retained the lead by 2 points.
any of these guys can take their guys off the bounce, and in particular,
And
we see
what
that
is
with Creek.
Rich Quick going to do? Out this car, Adnam.
Adnam feeds Wetzel, run into Martin, needs help. Provided by Creek, working baseline.
And one! Brilliant! And now it's all tied up right now.
Go to Creek off the bounce.
And we have a chance to take the lead for the first time during this whole game
Into the paint.
until
This one here, just Dexter Kernish-Drew just open up too much.
And this is part of why the Phoenix
until he makes his free throw if
we
he's
saw
able
him for so
to.
many years in Adelaide playing the 3, and people said, was he a small forward, is he a power forward? They like playing him at the 4 because he has that advantage over bigger guys. Jarrell Martin's having a very difficult time sliding his feet and staying in front of Mitchell.
And he's made that free throw. We're in the lead for the first time. 33 to 32. Let's go.
Mitch Creek right now, he's so versatile. He can play 2,
Defense.
3, 4 at a pitch 5 the way the game's played these days.
Defense.
Some of the action you see.
Come on.
Against Adnam in a mismatch.
Oh, that's a good matchup. Oh no.
Bruce gets a good look at it.
Oh, he's missed it. Wow.
Just a little casual with the rebound there. Didn't control it. Now the ball's knocked out of court. Last touch by Bogdanovic.
Jeez, they're big right now. The Kings.
And that'll be our ball right there, guys. Brilliant.
Martin, Kickett, and Bogdanovic all on the floor together.
Well, they've had a real point of emphasis to get post touches, and I think they feel like that they can get an advantage down low, and they're
What is Mitch Quick going to do right here? Oh, his shot got blocked.
Did a good job there. Was able to body Mitch Creek out of his comfort zone and then block
And-
it. He gets some of his
And
own treatment.
now we have blocked it this time, but this time it's by Yanni Redzel.
has the versatility.
And what is Carl Adnam going to do?
Like he knew what he was doing off the bounce as well.
Creek skip pass. Glidden
Can
over.
Griffin for free?
Mark on the
Ah,
three,
he's
can't
missed it.
convert. Rebound count 16-8 Sydney at the moment. It's the Phoenix on top by 1 after they trailed by as many as 7 earlier in this
And
quarter.
here we go.
They're stepping through the D. Can't finish it.
And free throws to come by the Sydney Kings from Casper Ware.
5 fouls in this quarter as well for the Phoenix, 5 in each of the first 2. Alpha's got 3 fouls now, so that's going to curb his input.
I don't think either of these
And
teams will be going
I
over the
think
table
Louis
in the
Alvarez got 3
first half
fouls
and
already
say
for the
this is really
Phoenix.
championship playoff basketball. But these are the types of games that
Alright,
really
and
come back
Casper
to
Ware
watch. And
has
you've
spiked
still
his
got- you've
first
gotta have that
free throw.
type mentality when you're in that mix and you're still trying to find your way.
And time for this second free throw. And he has made that one too. And the Kings will take the lead back by
This is really,
a point.
really critical for both these teams.
Kings back on top, a little over 3 minutes out from half-time. Pass from Adnam,
But-
ambitious, where knocks it down out of court.
And at least
From the look of it, some of those guys that they're missing, in
the
particular,
Kings has turned it over right there.
Thinking about the Phoenix winning a championship, I don't think they can do it unless a couple of those. They need that man on your screen
as well as size.
And right now,
Back playing well.
and there's Carl Adlam.
They're enormous pieces. Sykes was so good earlier in the year before he started getting banged up.
Let's go, Yardy, but so finally, now you're gonna get the. Wait, what?
To the rim. Sykes surprised on the bench there. He triple double. He was having a game where
I'm afraid this score didn't count. The reason why is Gani Retzel traveled. Oh my god. Anyway, guys,
Phoenix are 5-1 with Prokop on the floor, and they're 1-3 since he got hurt. Kick it.
And so, oh, there's a steal right there by Cam Gooden. And here we go. There goes Carl Adlam and Cam Gooden for 3. Oh, it ripped. Oh my god. It bounced. Oh my god. It rattled over and he missed it. For fuck's sake. And obviously, Casper Ware gets this one. And right now, it's a 3-point game to the Kings.
Plays it vertical, and Casper with the high arcing finish. So that's 8 in this quarter for Casper now.
And so the ball still, so that's alright.
He's had to step up. There's been a lot of support around him at the offensive end. Kings by 3, more than 2 minutes out from half-time. Timeout call.
And the timeout's been called, I'm thinking.
Teams playing doubles, only Melbourne and Illawarra with single appointments.
I'll just double check.
Really looking forward to
We have the timeout's been called by us, so we have no timeouts left, and the Kings has one left.
Isaac Humphries could play. Would be exciting for them to have a full roster for the first time. Connor Henry. Daniel Johnson's 300th game for the Adelaide 36 is a milestone for him. And what a season he is putting together. Terrific season, and he's been just sensational for that club for such a long time. Right side. Gibbo, you got it. Okay.
So I'll just listen to the game plan and all this, guys. So, yeah.
Okay. Back on that one. Sorry. That way, that way. You got Juddy going to Creaky on that one. Okay, hey, after buckets. You're going this way. Okay, hey, after buckets, got you the ball in Casper's hands. Okay, deny him.
I like that from Simon Mitchell right at the end of that TikTok timeout. So after buckets,
Yeah.
make sure we're in denial on Casper where they don't want Ware advancing it, initiating the offense, getting comfortable. The Kings setting those high punch screens when Ware advances it, trying to get him downhill.
And there's Carl Adlam right there bringing the ball. Drives it, with it up for further, and this time he has missed it.
Under puts a stop to it. 18-8 the rebound count Sydney's way. Phoenix failed to win the rebound count in the 2 previous games between these teams in the last 12 days. Casper against Adlam, muscles his way into the paint. Get a whistle, Creek the rebound, and now Vaughan Mabry does oblige. Foul's going to be called on Sydney. On Moller.
And I believe that's our ball, but that was a very lucky one by. That shouldn't be a foul, but probably a very lucky, but it wasn't a foul. So yeah. And there's Anagison with the photo. Oh my gosh. We keep on missing some of the easiest shots during the game. Don't know what to say.
Saw Kyle Adler that time just getting deep into the paint. But Gibbo couldn't make it.
And it'll be a turnover, and it will be the Phoenix ball right there.
If you're getting really good looks, sometimes you go away from things that work because it's the old Operation Successful Patient Dying type situation.
And there's Carl Adlam. There's Gani Retzel. god.
Rejected the shot. Great defensive play.
Gani Wenzel is not doing very good today.
Bruce from Moller. Now Hunt started it at the defensive end and eventually
Oh
puts
my
the finishing
god.
touches on.
And the Sydney Kings got another shot in. Now it's back to a 5-point game.
Rim protecting presence that without Andrew Bogut, Jarrell Martin's a little undersized for the 5 spot in that sense. And he has brought that and they
Oh
send
my
that all the
gosh.
way as well. Moller off
This
and running.
is terrible right there, our offense right now. And I'm going to tell you, they are going to get a 3-point in until they're ready. And it's 20 seconds left, and I'll be a foul. Alright. And I will be offensive, so it will be our ball with all that.
Something that we've seen a lot of. This is Geordie Hunter. Just reading it and timing it perfectly. Swats it away, and down the other end, tidies up a bit of a one he should have made. And then you see the moving screen, and Geordie Hunter gets the foul, that last one, but the ball carrier just got to wait until the screen is set. It's something that they've been very sensitive on this season, and rightly so.
And right now, there's 10 seconds left, and we need to make a shot to keep our hopes alive. And it's well caught, and then it's only a layup anyway. Oh, I thought he was going to get that buzzer beater for a second. So it's a 3-point game to the Sydney Kings right now, and yeah, pretty much. So now it's half time right now, so we'll be going for our break.
For the Kings on that final possession, good extra screening work by Yanni Wetzel and had them right to the rim. And geez, I think both these teams are going to cop a little serve from their coaches at halftime to try to lift the intensity after the break. Let's get courtside with Jenny Screen.
Guys, I'm here with Casper Ware. How did it feel out there in the first half? You guys started really well, and then Southeast Melbourne just came back towards the end there.
Yeah, we felt like we didn't capitalize when we was up that first quarter, but it's going to be a tough game. It's really ugly right now. We got to clean some stuff up the second half. We can be better.
Talk about ugly turnovers, 11 in the half. That's something probably Adam's going to speak about.
Yeah, that's not us. You know, that's not what we do. So we talk about it and correct that, and hopefully it comes out better the second half.
Creaky, anything you want to do different than him? He's a few blow-bys for you guys, 17 points now. How are we going to lock him up?
Just make his shots tough. You know, no easy ones. Like you said, the blow-by, the set threes. All we got to do is make his shots tough, and then we did our job.
Go get it done.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. It's a tight one here in the battle.
And this is a very close fight in the moment, but we are down by 3 points at half time.
Southeast Melbourne Phoenix, 35.
Can you go from strength to strength? You bet. Can injury slow you down? Only if you let it. Can a plant-based diet give you the nutrients you need to perform at your best? Absolutely. Want to power your performance? The answer is INC Plant Protein.
You can stick your paper jams. The Brewers have done it. Make it look easy with Sportsbet's NBA same-game multi. With more markets, more offers, and bigger odds. If it's a same-game multi, it's Sportsbet.
Bunnings Trade makes contact-free
And
shipping
yeah,
easy
so
for
we are
tradies
just
with the Power
waiting
Pass
on.
app. You can make a job list,
And
find
yeah.
what you need in store, and scan and pay through the app. Shop safe with the Power Pass app at Bunnings Trade, made for the trade.
Gatorade studies the best athletes to create the most advanced range of sports fuel. Gatorade, you fuel us, we fuel you.
From the team at Money, we'd like to congratulate Latrobe Financial on being awarded Non-Bank Lender of the Year in our Consumer Finance Awards. Latrobe Financial
Sorry, it's just still waiting on until the second half will be going on, and the walk will take like 10 minutes or something.
Australia's longest running and most read
And I'll just go into the toilet, guys, so I'll be right back, alright?
creating financial freedom. Hungry Jack's Yumbo's back. 2 slices of melted cheese and 5 hot slices of ham on a sesame seed bun. To celebrate Hungry Jack's 50th birthday, the Yumbo's back. Just $3 at Hungry Jack's.
From John Cain Arena, we kick off round 15 of the Hungry Jacks NBL. The Hungry Jacks halftime highlights here between the Kings and the Phoenix. It's been an arm wrestle in the second half, with the second quarter, I should say. Both teams have the lead. We arrive at halftime with a 38-35 point scoreline. Much improved performance by the Phoenix in that second quarter. It is almost really difficult for both teams just to stamp any authority on the game.
Well, it is, and I think that Casper Ware was absolutely spot on in that halftime interview where they let the Phoenix off the hook. And they did it because there were a lot of self-inflicted wounds. 11 turnovers in a half of basketball is way too many. And then down the other end, their defense was okay, but not great. And they were, Phoenix, despite their problems, were still getting some good looks and just missing some easy shots. And there's a perfect example of what we see. Casper Ware, he had his 10 points up a reasonably so start, and then Hunter with the 8. But Mitch Creek has been the man. He came off the bench and gave them a spark. And I shudder to think how this team would have looked if he wasn't available, because he has been the go-to guy. A lot of his action coming off the bounce. Yes, he's made a couple of three-pointers. But the thing that sticks out here is the rebound count, where the Sydney Kings have completely dominated. And then the other, I think, statistic that sticks out is three-point field goals. Now, they're both shooting it okay, but they're well down on their averages. Both these teams averaging about 27 three-point field goal attempts a game. But in this one here, Phoenix trying to attack off the bounce. And with the Sydney Kings, a lot of low post touches going in and playing off the post. So, as such, their three-point field goal attempts are down a little.
And that lopsided rebound count, it's 12-4 in that second quarter in favour of Sydney. Geordie Hunter's had a lot to do with that. He's been a dominant force. He is our Gatorade We Fuel You player here at half-time. And putting together some good numbers, 8 and 7 so far. But really, the Phoenix need to work on that rebound count.
For sure. Well, he's a big presence for him down low. And they went at him, dropping into the block and hitting him on pick and rolls, Hunter. And as you say, he's having a terrific season. A really good article on him, nbl.com.au today by Tom Hurst, just about the evolution of his game, stepping up in the absence of Andrew Bogut. He sent 6 shots away last week against the Phoenix, and he's had a bit of a rim protecting presence in this first half. So he's been big for the Kings in the early going.
Yeah, 11.6 rebounds, 6 blocks in that last appearance against the Kings. A lot to like about him. Is he the most improved player in the competition this year? He's certainly in the conversation along with Jack McVeigh, Kyle Adnam and Sam Froling at the Hawks, those 4. And I think it's great we've got 4 Australian players that are just pushing up and trying to make things difficult for those in the national team squad.
Oh, absolutely. And if you look at where Geordie Hunter's come, it's a bit of I wouldn't say an anomaly, but he was playing in a situation where it was always going to be tough for him last season to get any quality minutes. And I said he's got some semblance of the landlord, Simon Dwight. Now, I've said that before, and that's a stretch because Simon Dwight, one of the all-time great shot blockers, but you can just see the way in which he reads the play. And with this Sydney Kings lineup, that's been vital, the way in which he can help out and protect the rim.
Casper Ware's been vital for the Sydney Kings as well,
Sorry,
particularly in the second quarter.
pretty quiet, guys. Like this. Waiting. The game will be on, and there's like none of the people doing the live stream right now, so but I'm still getting used to it and all that. So yeah.
Off the dribble, and look, for me, he really is the key to the Kings right now. You know, no Xavier Cooks, no DJ Vasiljevic, no Didi Lozada, Jarrell Martin on a heavy minutes restriction. For me, it's all about Casper Ware. If you can keep him contained for the full 40 minutes, you're probably going to beat the King. Well, the Phoenix put Isaiah Liafa out after him, a great defensive player in that first half. He picked up 3 fouls as well as doing a good job in restricting Casper to only the 2 points in the first quarter. That was the opening play of the game, which set the tone.
Well, Casper would have been thrilled that Liafa's got that foul problem because he's one of those guys that are super annoying. He gets up and in, and you can see the way in which he can fight his way over the screens. He's really strong. And down the other end of the floor, we see that nice stroke. He makes you play. It's not like he's
So we've been doing this live stream an hour right now, so and the game will be starting pretty soon, and yeah, pretty much, guys.
Deserves the opportunity that he's getting.
Well, the Phoenix came to Adelaide for the first game of the season. I spoke to Simon Mitchell about Liafa because his numbers were great. He'd done well in the New Zealand NBL, but he said he's just getting up to speed with us now, but he's certainly caught up. You mentioned him being an annoying player, Andrew. Who was the most annoying player that you had to play against?
Well, there's a lot of them, but a lot of them. Some of the they are because they're always up and in and trying to stop you. But the great Darren Lucas, Mike Kelly. I mean, those strong physical beasts that had just the one assignment, and all they were worrying about is playing defense and couldn't give a rat's toss bag about what's going on in the offense.
Rat's toss
They
bag.
were annoying because they had their one mission in life.
Well, Isaiah Liafa will be after Casper in the second half when we return. The Kings on top by 3. It's 38-35, and there's clash between 3rd and 4th on the Hungry Jacks NBL ladder. Join us after the break.
Hungry Jack's is celebrating 50 years in Australia, and the burgers are still better at Hungry Jack's.
It's still ready on. The game will be continuing on. So yeah. Still going on.
Gatorade studies the best athletes to create the most advanced range of sports fuel. Gatorade, you fuel us, we fuel you.
From the team at Money, we'd like to congratulate Latrobe Financial on being awarded Non-Bank Lender of the Year in our Consumer Finance Awards. Latrobe Financial led the category in product range, innovation and loan quality. We recognise they help in ways traditional lenders don't, including personal service and tailored products. And that's worth knowing. Subscribe to Money, Australia's longest running and most read personal finance magazine. Money, creating financial freedom.
Bunnings Trade makes contact-free shopping easier for tradies with the PowerPass app. You can make a job list, find what you need in store, and scan and pay through the app. Shop safe with the PowerPass app at Bunnings Trade, made for the trade.
Can a plant-based diet give you the nutrients you need to perform at your best? Absolutely. Want to power your performance? The answer is Iron-Free Plant Protein.
We're celebrating 50 years of flame grilled flavour. The flame grilled smoky barbecue flavour you just can't get from pan frying. Flat fried, flame grilled. Taste the difference. After 50 years, the burgers are still better at Hungry Jack's.
Welcome back to John Cain Arena. I'm here with Coach Simon Mitchell.
And here we go. We will be starting very soon.
I feel like the shots we're getting are reasonable looks, but we're just not converting. A couple of really rough misses around the rim. I think that made us a little hesitant. And then we start going a little soft. We're not getting to the line, and then it's just it's an avalanche of poor offense. So we've just got to make sure that we're a little bit more assertive going to the rim.
Creaky's dominating for you coming off that bench. Who's going to join him to the party in terms of scoring for you guys?
Yeah, well, Cam's got a goose egg right now, so it'd help if we get him going a little. We're 1 of 10 amongst our 4 and 5 men in Benny and Yanni. So we're this collective. Offensively, we've had our chances, but we've not been great in converting. So more concerned probably with the defensive side of things, make sure we keep them off the offensive boards, and that we keep Casper out of the play.
Go get it done. Thanks, Coach.
They certainly made some changes, Simon Mitchell. Just 3 of their original starting 5 are out there to commence the second half. And the Kings have resorted to their original 5. They have the possession of Arrow as well, a 3-point lead, led by as many as 8 in the opening quarter and by 7 early in term number 2.
Oh, good turnover by the Kings, and so we have got the ball right now. So yeah. And there is Ruben Chiragi with the ball. Now brings it to Carl Adler with the double team. And there's Mitch Creek. And there's a 3-pointer, and that was pretty tough. And it will be a turnover.
You mentioned the changes from the Phoenix. Tarangi starting in place of Liafa with the 3 fouls. Mitch Creek, the standout performer in the first half. He starts in place of Ben Moore, who has those 2. And Mitch Creek making a real point, talking about Cam Glidden, those 4 misses from long range as Hunter.
And I'll be a foul right there for us by Yanni Wetzel.
On Yanni Wetzel, and also just the finishing of the bigs, Wetzel and Ben Moore not able to convert.
And Wetzel's got 3 fouls already, and this is not going too good for us in the moment.
The recent history, the last 2 games, they've lost them by 16 points.
So Ben Moore will be checking in for us. So we have 2 foul troubles, Louis Arthur and Yanni Wetzel in the moment.
Down on what they have the last couple, and you make those changes, and obviously you need a bigger sample size in 2 games to make sort of any judgment on if there's a underlying problem. But
and yes, this is that one. So 1 out of 2 for that free throw for the Kings. And there's Carl Acton, and they'll be out ball still. So yeah.
So Adam to restart. Ben Moore goes back to him. Shot clock to single digits once more for Adam.
And there's Carl Adler out of nowhere with his shot, and he's banked it in. And now it's a 2-point game.
that's about as good as you can do. You fly over the top, you contest from behind, and you live with those mid ranges.
And there's a 3-pointer for the Kings, and that was another 3-pointer for the Kings. That was back to a 5-point game.
It was a tough shot because of the contest, the late contest from Ware. Picks up the offensive foul. Great defense from Newley.
Oh my god.
When he comes off those ball
So
like this, he loves to see that coverage.
So it looks like we have an offensive foul by Mitch Creek. And yeah.
He usually puts up numbers with the pull-up jumpers. And Sean Bruce was mentioning it off the top. He's gonna get those looks now that we're going to Vasiljevic, that we're going to Luzada. He's knocked 2 of them down tonight.
So the Kings with a 5-point buffer
and
once more. Bruce retreats away from Moore. Moller presents by Creek.
And there's another 3-pointer from the Kings, and where's your rebounds, man? Far out. Obviously. Far out, man. Now it's back to a 7-point game. We have nobody for the rebound, and now Mitch Creek just fouls one of the Kings players, and also going for a free throw. And brings it to an 8-point game, and he banks it in. Far out.
Kings have scored the Phoenix here. The margin's out to 8. It's never been bigger in the game. Adnam penetrating.
Oh my!
Wouldn't work. Newley.
What is wrong with your shots?
Just as they fight for the loose ball.
Ben Moore has really found his groove the last half of the season. And
Oh, this is terrible right there for the
he is
Phoenix.
having a proper stinker. This one here makes it 0 for 5 if they actually give him a shot attempt. He's got 2 rebounds, and of those 5 shots, 4 of them have been absolute bunnies that need to go in, and you must make.
And you're right, he's been playing really well. Really well. His last 2 games against Sydney, 20 and 7.
And Mitch Creek's going off right there, guys.
In the other guy for the Phoenix, Cam Glidden.
This is not looking too good by the Phoenix right now.
In each of his last 17 games has been big for them in putting points on
And
the
there's
board.
Carl at the puts the ball and it goes for the jumper and he bakes it in. Finally, we needed that so bad, and that's a 2-pointer right there. Just want to let you know.
So sends him to the line, but given the trouble they're having on the offensive end, he's got 13, and now Adams carrying more of the load. He's up to 13. Outside of that, there's no one over 5.
And
Here's Moller hustling up against Tarangi and knocking down the jump
and the
shot.
Kings bring another 2-pointer, and now it's back to 8 points.
At the 4, Ben Moore slightly undersized 5. I think Simon Mitchell feels reasonably comfortable with that, with Moller at the 4 for the Kings. Not a super
Our shots are starting to get pretty off right now during the whole game. Oh, where's the foul, man?
Chance at a 3-point play.
Given what
Where
I'm
is the
seeing from
foul?
Phoenix defense, it's patchy at best. And here's another example where it just splits through and soft reaching by Moore gets called for the foul. But
That was silly
I'm
right
not
there,
sure this
Ben Moore.
defense is
You
gonna
know
hold on. I
that
don't know
better.
if he solved that problem. And
Now we're going to have a timeout right there. This is just shocking stuff by the Phoenix. And also, it's a 10-point game. And Casper Webb will go for a free throw after the timeout.
45 of the third.
And you're going to defend Gibbo down this end. So make sure, keep him at arm's length. Know he's a little bit low laterally, so you'll be staying in front of him. Now, when Tommy sets this cross screen, okay, and we've got Craig here looking to go to work. If it's not on, it's all gravy, right? Because then we can find rough short. So let's say if I've got Brucey with the ball here, don't force the issue, right? You can kick it back to Cass. Jordy will be up here. He'll set you the on ball. You'll clear out the other side, and we got that balance. If we do come back here, Cass, let's get balance. Yeah, hey, you said it best, right?
So yeah.
Well, Kyle Adams scored the first points of the game for the Phoenix. It took almost 4.5 minutes for it to happen, but he's been good tonight. 6 of 9 from the field, 13 points. Only Craig with 17 has more for the Phoenix.
Yeah.
He celebrates his 150th game in the NBL.
Oh yeah, Carl Adams 70 is 150th game today. I totally forgot about that.
Ticking the scoreboard over. Mitch Creek was massive in that first half, 17 points, and Adams, the other one, in double figures, 6 of 9 from the field. He's got 13. His jumper's feeling good, and when you've got your 2 guys on the interior and Wetzel and Moore struggling to finish,
Oh man.
your
Even I'm tight.
Gibson and Glidden are a combined 0 for 9.
And Casper Rose made that free throw in, and now it's an 11-point game, so which is very, very, very bad.
For what Creek and Adams been able to get done.
So 2 of 5 from the field in this quarter. The Phoenix so far. Pass from Glidden. More knockdown out of court. Phoenix will restart. Defensive pressure from the Sydney Kings.
And there's Cameron Glidden for the jump shot, and he bakes it in. Let's go.
Splashes the triple. It's an inside ball, so his first score, a much needed for the Phoenix. Bruce gets it from where? Moller active off the ball. Shot clock to 8 now. Where again gets beyond more easily. Confronted by Tarangi.
And Casper Rose made that floater. Now it's back to 11.
Casper Ware as he saw Ben Moore jumping out for the hard show coverage, split the D, and then the touch on the floater was beautiful.
Gibson. It's Tarangi.
Tarangi's not a good 3-point shooter. Why don't you pass it to him?
Just on happy with the offensive end for the Southeast Melbourne Phoenix. Sydney by 11. Game high margin where spin on Adam. Shot clock to single digits. Again, he's working between two. Down to the free throw line. The Phoenix are over the limit now as Adnam picks up the foul.
Oh my god. We're over the limit right now. This is so... this is one of our worst games yet during the season.
After the timeout, and he's up and about, and he draws the foul. He's off to the free throw line. He's already got 15. And we spoke about it at halftime. He really is the key to the ball game, and he's starting to get off the hook. And this is
I'm glad he's missed that.
couple of games that it's really hurt the Phoenix as well. Across the first 22 games of the season, opponents were shooting 16 free throws attempts a game. The past two games, I guess, to try and up the defensive end, and just reaching in a little bit more and fouling a little bit more, and have been able to keep teams off the free throw line in recent times.
And unable to get there themselves, Drew, as well. They've taken 1 free throw since quarter time. So the equation is starting to build some pressure on the Phoenix. An offensive foul now.
Oh, what now?
That's his third personal. Already Liafa, Wetzel, Moore and Creek have 3.
Well, Drew, you flagged it before. I mean,
We're gonna lose this. We're gonna lose. I can tell.
How long do you continue to sit on Mitch Creek? And he's calling on Liafa to come out there right now. You've got one guy out there with 3 fouls in Benmore. In fact, you've got 3. Wetzel and Adnam also. This is getting, you're sitting on Creek, his franchise player, and you're down an even dozen. Well, my eye test says that this is getting away from Phoenix. And right now, they
Too easy.
because they can't defend.
Our defense at the...
Or you're inconsistent on the defense.
Our defense is
You've got to find
bad
a way
as
to keep
well.
that scoreboard ticking over, and Creek, he had 17 points and looked a real threat, and you can play off him, and you don't have enough traits and trust in Creek to be able to protect himself.
Finally, there's a foul right there.
Down and saying, come up with some Herculean performance to get us out of it. Now, he has the capacity to do it, but it's going to be hard.
So, all the Phoenix... So, Carl Abbott, Louis Arthur, Wetzel, Ben Moore, and Mitch Creek, they're in foul trouble right now. They're 3 each. So, which is not one of the best things during this whole entire game.
Timeout called by the Kings. So
And the Sydney Kings are taking a timeout right there.
lopsided. 17 points to 6 since half time. So the third quarter woes continue for the Phoenix.
So it's a 14-point game to the to the Kings.
Whoever's got the guard inbound is going to jump on, and we're going to switch out off the ball. Okay? Now, the likelihood is they've called something different now, right? Because I called this timeout for them, but we've given up a little bit of too many looks for that shot. So all we'll simply do now is the guard will switch off the ball. So I don't mind you, but don't turn your back straight away, because they might fucking bounce off your back. So sort of play it like an angle, and then you can run on. Don't change anything. Got it? No. So literally now to run off the screen and then run onto it. Yeah. And be on this angle. Hey, good fucking shot. Hey, keep it. Tap it down. Shake into our friend.
Game high 14-point lead for the Sydney Kings at the moment. Now, they get all the latest on the NBL without lifting a finger. Try the NBL Voice app on Google and Alexa. NBL Voice gives you hands-free access to match details, who's top of the ladder, podcast, Liam Santa Marie's as well worth a listen. Get into that. And so much more. Just enable NBL Voice on your smart devices today at nbl.com.au/voice. Check it out.
Glenn did a great interview this week with...
And right now we're having a ball and bring it towards where the 3-point line is. There's Louis Arthur. And there's more. Gibson for 3. He's missed it. And right now, and Ben Moore with the foul That's his fourth personal.
Both ends of the floor right now. Phoenix are in all sorts of problems. That's the ball handling skill.
Exactly.
That's why I say this guy is special in our league. The guy that size that can cross someone over, put it to the decks, got great body control, hit a 3-ball, and is just as comfortable on the box. That is a very important asset in an NBL competition. And right now, the Phoenix only had 6 points in this quarter, and they've given up 18 and possibly 19.
They've got all kinds of troubles.
19 points in 5 minutes in the quarter.
It's a lot, and they're not ticking it over down the other end, and that's over and above the foul issues. Ben Moore now going out with 4, and the very seldom used Mike Farina. Let's start dancing through him. Checks into the game.
And there's a shot in. And Louis Alpha still taking the ball in. And there's Mitch quick. And finally he made this one. We needed that one so bad.
Take anything they can get at the moment, the Phoenix. There's been slim pickings. Martin goes to kick it.
And there's Gibson. Quick.
Phoenix over the limit in terms of foul. That was always going to end untidily there for Farina, who picks up his first personal.
He didn't have the confidence that he can slide his feet there, Case.
Looked just a little out of his depth there for the moment.
Well, it was a heads-up rotation from Creek to begin with, because you can't leave Daniel Kicken alone on the arc, but it did leave Farina on an island there against the slightly more fleet of foot. Turning through.
Now, I don't know what their rules are, but in those circumstances, you can see if you've got a mismatch like that, you've got to drive. You've got to make sure you're sending him to where help is going to be, and it wasn't in the middle.
Okay, I glad he's missed that.
Just come out on the high side, force him to the baseline, and he still might get beat, but you're just sending him into traffic. And when you get to the middle, even if there's a little bit of traffic there, the passing angles, and he can kick out of it.
Oh, he's missed both free throws.
Burgers for all. Code word is scream. Hungry Jack's free cheeseburgers. You'll be on that and enjoy that thanks to Dexter Koenig Drew.
And the Kings just made that shot in as well for that offensive rebound.
And that's where Simon Mitchell will be really upset. Not even be able to come up with a board off the free throw.
Alright, Yanni Redfield finally needs to do something. And he missed the shot, but he's got 2 free throws to come anyway.
Free throw, that's when the tolerance levels start to get tested.
Well, I mean, a lot of the rebounding count, to be honest, I mean, they're pretty even as far as offensive rebounds are concerned, these two teams.
And there's the first free throw.
Misses. The Kings have way more defensive rebounds because the Phoenix have had such a horrible time finishing plays at the offensive end, sub 40% from the field and just 30% from long range.
There's a rebounder. You can get it done.
And there's a second free throw made by Yanni Redfield.
So at least they're almost breaking even, which wasn't the case when it was 12-4 in the second term. 10-6 in the first. Here's Casper with the stutter step. Yeah, Windsor wasn't buying any of it.
And now we blocked it.
Just get the impression that
And now we started to warm up.
Mike Karina in traffic takes on kicking.
Too much pressure, man.
They're the ones you've got to make. Got a bit of a roll, you start to feel it like you're saying, and down that end, my goodness. Rim's got his hand full.
Did you hear Simon?
And there's another bucket right there for the Kings.
He's looking down the bench and he's going to risk some foul trouble.
Wetzel retreats. Liapa looking inside. Wetzel couldn't handle the pass. Shot clock to single digits. Creek pass one confronted by Martin.
And there we go. Yanni Redfield finally needs to do something.
When you've got this foul trouble, you normally see the coach maybe have a look at some zone, 2-3, pack it in, and try and protect some of these plays off the bounce. And maybe a consideration
Wide
of
open.
Simon Mitchell as Brad Gill.
Our defense is bad today, I'm telling you guys.
Not working, and they're getting beaten off the bounce. The ease at which they can penetrate and get to the rim is something you'd like to think
Go on,
is zone
Mitch.
defense by just having a body in the place, just even acting as a deterrent.
Oh, with the
Baseline. Can't connect. Kick at the rebound. 17-point lead. This was seen in the game. Casper Ware trying to shake Liapa, has foul problems.
Oh my God.
Easy finish. Oh my. Simon Mitchell couldn't get the timeout quickly enough.
Wow, Casper had Liapa on skates.
They took the
there.
timeout. Our defense is bad. It is nearly a 20-point game right now. By the Kings.
With the easiest look he's going to get all night. Gee whiz, that was easy, wasn't it? Now, terrific offense by Casper Ware. Got Liapa off balance, goes to the left, and Eddie Sedlin some help. No ball pressure. Makes the pass real easy.
Hey, next time down at his end, go to our 1-2-1. Go try something, guys. Lizzo, get you at the point on that one. Okay, Tricky, you're on the base. Brooms and Zay on the wings. Okay? Hey, hit the ball. These guys, hit the ball, get back. Don't think these corners go to the top. Got to be extended hands, got to go over the top here, buy time and get back on that one. Offensively, next time down, let's go into Utah. Okay? The Utah. Bring it out. I want Tricky. Make like you're going to go, make like you're going to go sit there, play screen, come back to the ball. Yardy, come up high on that one. Okay, Flizzo, let's try and get you coming up off the top of the... Hey. Fuck, we got these runs in us. Okay, now's the time to start, not next quarter. 1, 2, 3.
Alright.
Sorry, Case, but Simon Mitchell just trying to instill a little belief and emotion and confidence back into his guys with those last comments. But as we suggested, he's going to have a look at some zone defense, a 1-3-1. And that's got a lot to do with just the penetration. The bigs are blowing by their bigs, and the littles are blowing by their littles. And like you said, you've got nothing to lose. There's been enough evidence to say more of the same's not going to get it done.
Even shut down by Newley, uses Creek. Inside the last 2 minutes of this third term, it's 28-12
Come on, Cameron.
so far in this quarter. Litton's shot off the mark once more. He's got another 5 from deep, 1 of 7 from the field.
Oh, this is terrible, guys. I absolutely telling you. This is really bad.
There's a superstar.
There's Beck Cole. Absolute superstar. It's a Beck Cole's right to the left of the screen there, Drewy.
Yes.
Tommy Greer's fiance, recently engaged. Congratulations, Hannah.
Tommy.
Hannah Savage. And Tommy has got the new bling on the finger.
Just noticed Tommy had just a little bit more pep in his step of late.
Looks like it is a foul by River Chwagi.
Because that is a former star of the competition as well. She has been a much-travelled WNBL player, playing in the NBL 1 competition, and she
And free throws to come by the Kings.
not sure she might manage just there it is.
So congratulations to them both.
Well, that's true. Good luck.
That was a 20-point game right now.
So I say that in jest because Tommy is a terrific man, and he deserves nothing but happiness.
The captain of your famous Melbourne Tigers.
Absolutely. And they need someone in his character right now. If he could pull on a jersey,
And there's
he ain't
another free
settling for
throw
this.
made.
He'll go down swinging.
And
that's what
now
he
it's
needs
a
to see from his
21-point
Phoenix.
game.
And
And I can tell the Phoenix is going to lose today, so I'll keep on watching it until the end. That is what normal live stream is doing.
Situation the Phoenix. Simon Mitchell says, well, we've got these kind of runs in them. Well, he says that because last week against the Kings, they came storming home. Liapa hitting a whole bunch of threes, and they did similarly against Adelaide. But it was too little too late on both of those occasions, and tonight they've put themselves in a very similar hole.
It's been a tough night at the office for the Phoenix. They find themselves down 21 here, 90 seconds out from three-quarter time. Tarangi can't get it to go. Newley couldn't control the rebound, kicked it out of court, and the Phoenix get it
Stop
back.
passing the ball to Ruben Chulagi with the three-pointers. I know he's going to miss it.
He was almost automatic from the three-point line. I think he was close or around the 50% mark. This season, he has just been poor. 13 of 69 at 18%. And you don't want to lose confidence, but sometimes you've got to put the cue in the rack and just start driving those.
Well, those clips are going south too, Drew. He's missed his last 11 three-point attempts to run here across his
past 5 games. And
This is so bad right now, guys.
That's it, and it's missing by so badly. It's sometimes you can be missing. It's just a little front rim, or it's a bit long, and you just see the touch is going to be there. But he is devoid of all confidence from the three-point line, and it's not like he hasn't had decent looks either. In a lot of those, he's been patient, but they're not dropping. And if they're not dropping, just put it to the deck, dribble handoff, get it to someone else. Wait until you've got a bit of margin, because the stats don't lie.
they do not. No free throws for the Kings. 20 fouls.
This is pretty bad right there, unfortunately.
Highest team foul count in a game this year. 31. Adelaide had against the Phoenix. It was back in their overtime game to start the season. At the start of the season, here's Adnan pushing away Bruce, called for the offensive foul.
That only adds to their foul woes right there. Adnan picking up his fourth. They've had a couple of offensive fouls, but primarily, if you
That
saw
is
a visual,
absolutely
Phoenix
bull
fans,
crap.
you can't have any gripe about
He
the officials.
flopped!
That's a little bit of a sell, no doubt. from
He
Sean
flopped, huh? Fuck's sake.
But this foul issue is predominantly a result of just poor defense, just blow-by situations and putting themselves out of position, and as a result, racking up personals.
They get a turnover there in their 1-3-1. I haven't seen any great evidence that it's. I've only seen it for a couple
This
of
is not
minutes
how
so
games is
far.
being
It's
played by the
not like
Phoenix. They're at the top 4
seen a
side,
whole
they
lot
should know
different
better than that.
now the fact they've gone to their zone.
Wetzel, good footwork, got beyond that.
Finally. And I know you're flopping right there.
So Wetzel with 6 in the game, 4 in this quarter. Problems, as you can see by the scoreline at the moment for the Phoenix. In a dominant third quarter from the Kings. At 38 at halftime.
Our defense is so bad, I'm telling you.
Well, they're picking them off. They went back to their man, and just a simple on ball leads to a very easy basket down the other end. A sloppy turnover.
Exactly.
And a lot of credit goes to the Sydney Kings. They have really
We really need to get Keeper Sykes,
circumstance. Because if not even a little
Dane
more
Pino,
pressure on them when you look at that table,
Ryan Brokoff, and some other player for the
you know,
Phoenix
take
needs to go in.
Phoenix if they're able to get this win
They will indeed.
and move up to third place.
Well, knockdown out of court. 3.8 seconds left on the clock here for the Phoenix to get something happening just prior to the three-quarter time buzzer. And at the moment, it's a 24-point lead. 47.
Only 3 seconds, 0.8 to go from the third quarter until it's over. Well, not really over until 3/4 time.
They're 5 of 11 at 45%.
Yeah, well, they haven't had to.
No, exactly. It's just easy
It's a
stuff.
layup line at the offensive end and getting a whole bunch of layups, a whole bunch of free throws, and easy offense for the Kings most of the night.
Just reviewing the out-of-bounds decision here.
Looks like Sydney's ball. It has to be Sydney ball on that vision, surely.
Kings are going to come up with it.
Thank you,
The
Cass.
Phoenix are the highest scoring team in the competition. They average 90 a game. And they're short of 50 here at three-quarter time.
They're only 36%.
Moller gets it from Bruce. Looks for the penetration. Beyond Gibson. Gets it done. Draws a foul. Athletic and impressive play from Craig Moller.
A good attack from Moller, and if you're a King right now, why wouldn't you just rip it through and attack the defense? Because no Phoenix player able to sit down and stay in front of the ball.
This
and
is
the
terrible.
help away from the ball is late.
Moller up to 11 points on 5 of 7 shooting. Had 9 in this period.
0.4 seconds to go, and finally it's three-quarter time.
Kings looking to overtake the third place Southeast Melbourne Phoenix. With 1 quarter to play, it's the Kings 73, the Phoenix 49. Stay with us here on the Hungry Jacks NBL.
Oh my god.
Catch all the action in the Hungry and get flame grilled smoky barbecue.
I'm telling you guys,
fresh to order.
they are gonna lose this game,
With delivery on menu log
and
Uber Eats.
I just really want to have a better last quarter. So yeah.
Harvey won't be shy. And why not when you can shoot it like that? And then Harvey feeds in transition, deep for the stuff.
Where splits a double team, shovels it, Lozada, that's the way to end the corner. And a big one for the Brazilian.
Strictly awesome in NBL 21.
One monumental rematch brings three of the UFC's best to lay it all on the line. The epic night kicks off with rising talent ready to break through to the top. In this incredibly talent-stacked division. One night. He steps in the octagon. One count. No turning back. UFC 261. Sunday on ESPN2. Gatorade studies the best athletes to create the most advanced range of sports fuel. Gatorade, you fuel us, we fuel you. Bunnings Trade makes contact-free shopping easier for tradies with the Power Pass app. You can make a job list, find what you need in store, and scan and pay through the app. Shop safe with the Power Pass app at Bunnings Trade, made for the trade.
Thursday night hoops from John Cain Arena, the Sydney Kings.
And the fourth quarter will be starting very soon, and I just want to have the Phoenix to have a really good last quarter, even if they lose.
Sitting up 9 players tonight because of injury problems. Ben Moore's got 4 fouls, Kyle Adams got 4, and Creek, Wetzel and Liam also with foul problems as well.
And full credit to the Sydney Kings. I think Adam Ford's come in with a great game plan, really put the clamps on Phoenix, and at the offensive end have been methodical in the way in which they've been able to exploit what Phoenix have been trying to do on the defensive end.
To the possession arrow. Brad Newley been selected tonight, just taking the 3 shots.
And it's a 3-pointer for the Kings, and they missed it.
Adnam being urged up the floor.
Only goes for 3-pointer for Adnam, and Garney Wenzel with the offensive rebound. And to Bitch Quick,
Isolated against Hunter. The big body's going.
and now to Garney Wenzel, and he's missed it as well. Far out.
And right now for Phoenix, it's about just trying to get better. Try to not think of the scoreboard, but think of how in which each possession you're going to get better, execute better at both ends of the floor, try to keep that intensity on the defensive end, and it's really hard in these types of circumstances, but that's
Come on, Mitch.
what one of their...
And there's a floater right there for the Phoenix, and they've got that one in. We needed that. Well, not really.
17 points in the first half, and I don't think he got enough of the rock in that third quarter. First bucket in the fourth.
Newley off the mark and again. Simon Mitchell wants up tempo here. Creek isolated against
And Mitch Quick for free. Oh, they baked it in, and we came out of nowhere, and now it's a 19-point game.
Teammates, Creek, that have had all kinds of trouble putting the ball through the hoop. And he's come out aggressive to begin this fourth term. One little floater down the lane, the catch and shoot here in transition. And Adam Ford with a quick trigger timeout to put a stop to that momentum.
No, I like the timeout. And Creek has been really good. 10 of 15 from the field. And perfect 3 of 3 from the three-point line. And as we said, who's going to step up without Didi Lozada? And I think there's going to be more opportunity and responsibility for Craig Moller, who is having a really good season. And tonight, you can look at the numbers. 5 of 7 is the 11 points. But it's also about the energy. And that energy is represented in those 7 boards. He is one of the really good instinctive rebounders. He knows where the ball's going to be. He's done that in just 21 minutes of action. So well done to Craig Moller. And He'd also been feeling good about himself with DD moving. I'm sure he's happy, not happy to see a teammate leave, but there would be some level of excitement, naturally thinking, well, I'm going to get more opportunity here. I need to take this and embrace it.
Don't forget Saturday night, Melbourne against Adelaide. Josh Giddey. Isaac Humphrey's back for Adelaide. Tony
Guys,
Walker
I'll be right
Maxwell
back,
against
and
top
I'll
of the
just
table
need to go
Melbourne.
to the toilet,
Eight in a
right?
row. Phoenix looking on a final quarter right back here. Kings yet to add to their three-quarter time tally. Bruce can't convert from close range. Hunter can. So a double-double. Geordie Hunter now with 12 and 10. It's Creek. Well, found an opening. Gets it done. Whistle on the play as well.
Take from Creek. I think that was a foul call. Bucket counts. Down the other end, you got to block out. Jordan Hunter, the miss comes from Sean Bruce. No body on Jordan Hunter whatsoever, and he gets his fourth offensive rebound of the night with a very easy tip in.
Ball pass to restart from Bruce. Creek collects it with an on-preferred right. Can't connect.
Hi guys, back from the toilet, and I'll double check the scores. Yes, it was same margin.
This is what we should have seen early on in the game. We saw it in their game against the Adelaide 36ers where they almost pulled off a miracle with what they did in the final quarter. But this is the most intense we've seen them. Now, yes, Sydney, you can understand maybe taking the foot off the pedal when you get a 24-point lead. But it's just a different looking game.
And there's River Truggy. He flopped.
Great block, Hunter.
Terrific block, but they've already got a couple of interceptions, extending the defence, making it a little bit more uncomfortable for the Sydney Kings, and they shouldn't take a desperate situation to be able to play at this level.
I've been calling for it. Perhaps Simon Mitchell just rolled the dice and said, I don't care if you foul out, but I want some energy and I want something to happen. If that means you foul out, then so be it. But certainly, they've scored 7 points here already in 2.5 minutes. It took them more than 4 minutes to score at the start of the game. As we know, that third term just 14 points. They're outscored by 21 for the first time that's happened this season.
And Geordie Hunter, I think, has been really outstanding in this game. We saw that last block, but he's got 12 points and 10 boards, so he's picked up a double-double. A couple assists along the way.
I'll lift up my seats because why not?
He is maturing into a very important player on this Sydney Kings roster. And great man Luke Longley, and of course the education he would have got last season with Andrew Bogan. He is really becoming a very important part of the Sydney Kings program.
No doubt about it. Those numbers he's posted tonight, 12 and 10, up in his season average at 7 and 6. His last two games against Phoenix, though, 11 and 6 and 11 and 9. His contribution has been more of an impact, it seems, the longer the season goes.
Ah, Mitch.
Adam Ford, well, he's got a 20 or 19-point cushion here at the moment. It doesn't look that composed. It's almost like the duck with the feet under the water.
Well, he would have seen what they did against Adelaide as well and know how possible it is for a margin if you guys take the foot off
And
the
there's
ever so slightly.
his 3-point range, and now it's an 18-point game.
Some challenging moments.
They just got on the verge a couple of moments ago. The Phoenix starting to ask some serious questions. The Creek, the miss of that little floater off the turnover and let him off the hook from the free throw line. 18 points right now. They need a couple of stops in a row right here if there are any chance to make it remotely interesting.
Where, off the mark. Foul going to be called on the Phoenix. I think it's on Cam Glidden.
Green.
First personal for him, first team foul on the Phoenix in this quarter. It's been 8 points to 2 since three-quarter time for the Phoenix.
Glidden trying to box out Brad Newley and just a little over committed.
They've used all 9 players available to Phoenix, and they've all got at least one foul now. Canberra's feeling left out. Here's Ware, penetration, kicks outside. Drew having his best night for the Kings, can't rattle it home.
And right now,
Chance for the Phoenix just to edge a
the
little
Phoenix
closer
is
here with a
still
pass to
down
Young.
by 18.
Too many
Oh, there's a
favours.
photo
Collected it, fired over the top.
with the
Hunter
offensive
once
rebound,
and
and he
twice.
baked it in.
Laura, being none of 6 from the field, gets his first points.
Well, he'll feel good about that. He's missed a whole bunch around the rim. But look at the Phoenix. As soon as they score, they're up and in 94 feet. That's, as we've said, what they've needed to do right from the opening tip. And it's taken until now to bring that level of intensity.
10 points to 2 since three-quarter time. We're feeding Newley in the corner. That's off the mark. And back to Casper. That's by Tarangi. Slowing it down. 5 on the shot clock. Inside. Hunter in the mismatch with Tarangi. Helps himself to 2. Draws a foul.
Wow, is he with
Foul,
the left
right.
hand as well? He turned and faced him. Like he was in complete control. Good feed, got great deep position, and just beautiful touch. And you see the excitement in Geordie Hunter because that is a tough and important play of the game.
And the action was not dissimilar to the Andrew Bogut.
It is a 18-point game now.
To the great man.
Now Jordan Hunter from the Kings is going to make a 19-point game, and he did.
I just want to see that hand.
The bogey man coming from my right. Big numbers.
Excellent numbers. And steadying the ship as well. I mean, that's the maturity. And one thing that struck me about
Oh
Johnny Hunter
my
when he first came
God.
into the league, and he came to Adelaide, and I was courtside, I was impressed by the way he was happy to talk amongst the teammates, wanted to take control of timeouts. When you've got Bogut there, you had Ware there, you had Newley there, you had these experienced campaign. He was happy to share his thoughts, and a lot of the time you see a youngster come in without a lot of reputation who will just sit back and just watch it unfold. But no, he was certainly engaged, and certainly speaks volumes about his potential. It's pressure up the floor, just disrupting the Kings. Casper Ware, the experienced campaign, slowing it right down here. Shot clock works to 10 against Creek. Bodies him out of the way. Kicker couldn't handle the pass, and now deflected out of court by Tarangi.
And we'll be the Kings ball still. And here we have the sub. And I believe
not be so concerned about monitoring his minutes because it's not like they're playing him
I
right
don't know
now
how this
because
came on,
they
but
have to. It's
that's
because
why.
he's still got some minutes available to him to get him back into the groove.
And there's Cameron Gooden, and he banked the shot in. That's an 18-point game once again.
Is 18. Well over 5 minutes out. Kick it under pressure on the halfway line, and it can find space. Draws a foul. Moore looking a little sheepish there. May have picked up number 5. And that is all for Ben Moore. Well, he picks up more fouls
Ben
than any
Moore.
player in the competition, and he fouls out for the
And
4th time this season.
Ben Moore has been fouled out for the 4th time for the season.
It's one of his poorest showings so far this season. And 1 of 6 in the field and only had the 4 rebounds. No defensive rebounds. All 4 of those, I think, were on these little putbacks that he missed himself. And you have those nights, and it's been a stinker for Ben Moore. He's had a few mates as well.
They've certainly missed his output tonight. 19 and 7 the last time these two sides met last Thursday. Averages 12 a game. 3rd in offensive rebounding in the competition. Playing 23 minutes pound for pound. At one stage he was one of the better producers in the league.
Oh, wow, man.
Time as Casper extends the margin.
It's a 21-point game to the Kings.
Gibson, another's had a slow night. Now none of 6 from the field.
We are very slow today, I could tell.
29% from the three-point line tonight. The Phoenix coming in there at 37 to lead the competition. Ware can't complete it. Moore can kick it, but he's fouled in the process off to the free throw line.
Well, when they go through this tape, the ability for players to
Oh
get
my
so
God.
deep and finish around the rim is going to be a real area of concern and one that they need to find an answer to. Sydney have been able to get so deep in the paint off the bounce, and if it's not off the bounce, we've seen the entry passes with guys just pinning it and not being able to contest any of those entry passes. Yeah, they've had their problems on defence, on offence, but I think their issues on the defensive end are even worse than what their offense has been, and their offense has been poor.
And
Big piece of that for the Phoenix. There's DJ Vasiljevic. Isn't that cool to see Vasiljevic wearing Didi Luzardo's
a
jersey?
23-point game to the
Tonight.
Kings.
A shout out to his beloved teammate across the Pacific.
And there will be three free throws to come right there for Cameron Glidden for the 3-point attempt.
While we do that, Drew, just back to the point you made earlier about the
It's only 4 minutes and 28 left until the game is over.
For the Phoenix, and you mentioned that tally has been building over the last 3 games.
It has, and I think that's a reflection of your defensive effort, where you just start reaching.
And he's missed the first free throw.
Testing shots close to the paint, you're holding, you're fouling, trying to stop that penetration. And it's something they need to address and figure out a solution.
We needed that one. Well, not really. And one more free throw to go. There we go.
Was having a big impact at the defensive end for them earlier in the season, and both things. He had the ankle injury, now the lower back issue, and hopefully for Phoenix fans, he'll be back out on the floor sooner rather than later.
We saw him against Adelaide, it didn't look too good. Injury to his back certainly not helping the equation as Martin starts to build into his game as well. 11 points on 4 or 6 shooting and 9 balls.
And that right there, another 2 point. Now it's still a 23-point game.
Excited us with his ball carrying as well. Here's Wetzel, got rid of kick it.
There we go.
Easy too. First score this quarter for Wetzel is into double figures.
So guys, it just needs.
Phoenix need those injured players back, don't they? We're in the last third of the season. They need Rockoff back, they need Sykes back. Dane Pinno's the other one as well. Averaged 8 points, 9 rebounds and a block shot last year. Led the NBL in field goal shooting. And when Simon Mitchell was calling timeout, he had his bigs in foul trouble early in the game, and he looks up and sees Dane Pinno standing there right behind him. I think I might have been moving a little out of his eye line. Yes. Just because he knows what his problem is and he can see the solution, but he's not available.
Yeah, it's been a strange old season for Pinno, hasn't it? Speaking of back troubles, he had the back issue that kept him out the whole first half of the season. Came back, played maybe 5-10 minutes of one game. Copped was it a knock to the knee?
Yeah, they had to have a bit more tidy up.
Yeah, they had a little work done, and Simon Mitchell spoke in the post-game presser last week about an extended absence ahead of Dane Pinno, so they may not get him back the rest of the way. So you're right, there's some good talent sitting there on the sidelines, but in the meantime, they're not getting done what the Kings are getting done, which is winning games despite those key guys out. As Drew's been talking about throughout the night, it's the defensive end that's a concern for them. They're not the only one of these kind of playoff contending teams having trouble, especially at that end of the floor. The Bullets also sit in that category. So certainly something they need to address and get turned around as soon as possible.
Dan Kickett, the veteran, just getting involved in the discussion.
The question was whether he was actually.
Alrighty, 3 minutes and 35 left. Got Red Sox taking a free throw, and he plays it in.
Phoenix, of course,
Come on.
have to back up in Brisbane on
There we
Sunday.
go.
An important game, of course. Brisbane, well, they're in action in Perth tomorrow night. New Zealand versus Cairns is the first game of our doubleheader. And the Wildcats against Brisbane to follow. You can join us for that. Pressure again up the floor. Bruce eventually gets it to kick it. Lob pass from close range. First points for Woodhill. Archie Woodhill with his first points for the Sydney Kings. He'll enjoy that.
A great moment for the young fella. Just held his poise down low, took the bump, finished.
Oh my god, this is terrible.
These young guys, Archie Woodhill, Hutchinson checking in, getting extended run down the stretch of this
And
ball
there
game.
goes Carl Adnam.
22 is the mark.
And Mitch Creek has nailed it. Mitch Creek has been playing really well today, even though he got foul trouble and all that.
Out of the 21, the Phoenix have scored.
And I think that the Phoenix problems goes beyond just personnel. Yes, they've got some very significant players that are missing, but you look at the way they've played the last few games, and it's just not right. Things just don't look right. And confidence, you start to become really down and start questioning yourself. Mitch Creek, he leaves the game, and 29 points, 12 of 18, and a perfect 3 of 3 from the field. He's done everything that he possibly could have in this one to help his team out. But it's got to
And I'm
the
not too
stage
sure
now.
what is Solana going to be look like after this game.
Sorry, Tate's hard to take over here.
And
It's
obviously
Hunter
he dunked
with
it.
a nice
Foul.
pass and finish above the rim. What an athlete.
Great stuff, wasn't it?
I could have thought it could have gone to another level, but you're talking about Geordie, eh?
Oh, we like it when your arousal levels are up.
Well, that'll
Was that
get you
hellacious
ready to see.
by any chance? Was that
Very
hellacious?
hellacious. No, I don't know if it's quite in the hellacious category, but that is nice.
Oh my
Great
god.
timing. And just continues to grow, Geordie Hunter.
There we have the 3-pointer.
Comes up with the finish. He's into double figures now. Pressure up the floor. Phoenix over the limit in terms of fouls. This is Hutchison with it. Another by Adnam. Block pass. Oh, the Brookers have done it well. Oh, beautiful
Show-offs,
pass.
absolute show-offs.
Woodhill knows what to do with it.
Give us more minutes, is the call. Big screen on Hutchison as well. Goes back for a second. Offensive foul called on Kyle Adnam. And that's going to be the
That was
end.
soft.
Hutchison's had a good couple of possessions. Here he had, I'm going to say, his first career block a few possessions ago as Drew was losing his biscuits.
Yes.
Over the Geordie Hunter throwdown.
Yes.
And then a long pass to Woodhill and then fouls Adnam out of the ball game.
Have a look at this, and Lockie Hutchins just... He came on, I signed him on my last season, I think it was, with the Sydney Kings. He's done some good things in now, they call it the NBL1, but back then it was the Waratah League, and just still trying to find his way. Strong, athletic, good basketball IQ.
Hutchison with it now against Gibson. Lost the handle. Spit off more than he could chew. Gibson relieved him of possession. Here's Tarangi from close range. That wouldn't work for him. Knockdown out of court. Phoenix will get it back.
Oh my gosh. Only 1 minute and 30 seconds left
17
until the game is over. There's Cameron Glidden, and he made it up for 3-pointer.
Fouling out of a game. Margin at 18. Bogdanovic draws a foul on Tarangi. That's going to be him. Oh, offensive foul, is it? On Bogdanovic.
Adam Ford continued to coach. He's not going to tolerate what he's seen the last couple of possessions. You'd think when you've got this type of margin, but with some of these guys that don't get to play too much, it's good that they're seeing that he's coaching the same way. It's about good habits and
Beautiful. We did warmed up, but it's not going to be enough today.
now 4 of 10 from the three-point line. And by my calculations, that's 4 in a row from the threes.
points in this final quarter. That's just been too little too late as Jack Drew adds to his.
And the Kings got another 2-pointer.
He's up to 96. The alpha. It's Hutchison, shows him some tricks. Nice feed to Karina. Off glass, couldn't convert. So the margin is 17. Not going to be the Penix biggest loss at home. It's a 20-point loss to Melbourne. Although I might have to reassess that.
30 seconds left until the game is over.
This is Karina. Down low. Gets it done. Hunter just lost his balance there. He's slipping on the floor. Shot clock turned off here. Just going to slow down for the last play and reach the century, which they haven't done since scoring 103 against Melbourne on the 19th of March. Hutchison penetrating. Hunter, close range, earns a trip to the free throw line where he is 3 of 5 tonight.
You tip your hat for the effort of
The Kings is just too good today.
3 minutes, and his teammates appreciating his work on the bench there. You like to see that, all the guys up and about, but comes down a couple of possessions ago, sticks the clean up, getting into the paint, setting up Jordan Hunter.
Well, he's a real hard worker, and he applies himself, and that's why these guys on the bench getting around these guys that don't get to play too much. It's important. They understand how important they are to the prospects of the team.
Alrighty, 4 seconds left, and looks like the Sydney Kings is going to win by 20 points. Oh, yeah, but 20-point win to the Sydney Kings back here. The game is over. Oh.
101 to 81, and Geordie Hunter, 19 points, 10 boards, is our Bunnings player of
Alright, guys. I had to say, I'm glad it is finally over. So Jordan Hunter for the Sydney Kings looks like he's got the Bunnings trade player of the game, 19 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. So right now, guys, I'll be leaving at the live stream right now. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Please give it a like at this video, share it with your friends as well. And yeah, and I just need to hope the Phoenix will play well on Saturday. And I have no idea who they're playing against. So yeah, pretty much. And I just want to say have a good day. Peace out, guys.